Clunis.
It's a blustery afternoon at Champion Hill as Dulwich Hamlet take on Burgess Hill Town in Bostik League Premier Division action. Hamlet made it 5 wins from 6 league games on Tuesday night with a comfortable 4-0 victory over Harlow Town, with Nyren Clunis continuing his recent goal-scoring form with a brace. They're without Ibrahim Kargbo due to suspension today, whilst there is no place in the squad for reestablished. Burgess Hill haven't played too many league games in recent weeks due to FA Cup duties and missed out on a first-round berth in the famous old competition as they lost to Dartford a week ago. They make 3 changes, with Brandon O'Neill, Chinadu McKenzie and Lucas Rodriguez all coming in. Dulwich haven't beaten their opponents at home here in almost 6 years. Can they improve on that record with another 3 points today?
Number 9 is Nana.
It's given away. It's a heavy touch from Fisk. Boakye with the tackle there. Ferguson, Carew. Different midfield 3 today as Carew sends it out towards Ming. Richmond coming across to try and slow him up. Who scored the equalizer for Burgess Hill in this game last season, James Richmond. Ming towards the near post and dealt with by Huxter. Last league game, they lost 5-0 at home to Lowestoft a couple of games ago after beating Kingstonian 5-1. Here goes Boakye-Yiadom. He's got space in behind Richmond. He's one-on-one with Huxter. Doesn't test him from close range. Clunis screaming for it in the middle. Boakye-Yiadom tried to fire inside the near post and he gets it horribly wrong. Clunis, Abrahams. Clunis continuing down the touchline up against Joey Taylor. There's a cross for him and towards Nathan Ferguson it goes. Boakye-Yiadom blocked by Huxter. Keeper was right on top of Boakye-Yiadom and smothered the shot with relative ease in the end as a result. Crew again. And towards Weatherstone again. It's Gary Elphick who got the touch. Could defend him. Ming allowed to come forwards. Clunis. Low centre. Flicked over Taylor. On of Wiggins there. It's going to loop over the top. And behind for a goal kick. Dulwich asking a few questions of the Burgess Hill defence early on, as you might expect from them in home games. Here's Carew. Michael Chambers. Pass blocked off. Carew can leave it for Weatherstone. Go again from the back. Towards Clunis. Good first touch. So an end product for him. He's tried to bend one into the far corner, as he has done at Staines and here against Harlow midweek. This one doesn't test Huxter. Ferguson trying to find room to create something. Does in the end, uses Ming, who's got space on this right wing. Carew Dulwich advancing slowly to this penalty area. Chips in for Boakye-Yiadom onside. Can he get the shot in? Yes, he can. Blocked by Richmond. Clunis trying to keep it alive. Faverell going in with Clunis. It's away by Joey Taylor. Patience almost paid off for Dulwich there. On of Wigan. Boakye-Yiadom. 4 up in the stat for Dulwich. Plays it on to Ming. Drills in the centre, took a deflection. Clunis maybe didn't see it. I think he got his feet wrong in the end, Nyren Clunis. Big chance for Dulwich. But that's going to stay in the breeze. Abrahams as well to keep that in play on the flank. On of Wigan. Dulwich have done pretty well overall to keep it on the deck, but on of Wigan's been dispossessed by Rodriguez. Into the area he goes, well charged down, Mark Weatherstone. Dulwich giving the ball away deep in their own half. Could have been messy for them. Not a great pass from Chambers, it's not been punished. Taylor's misread that, and here goes Clunis. This is what Burgess Hill don't want to see. Clunis advancing towards the area, up against Gary Elphick, away from Faverell. Clunis goes for goal. Oh, it's not far away. Clunis wanted a penalty for a foul on him by Javier Faverell. Final shot bends just wide. He's expected the net to bulge there, the way he's been scoring in recent games. Carew. Chambers. Clunis just inside the area. Trying to wriggle free of Elphick's challenge. Chambers. Keep move alive. Focus on for Ferguson. On for Ming. Can he get the shot out from under his feet? Nice drag back from Ming. Ferguson. Great goal. Great teamwork from Dulwich. They stayed patient in that attack. And they're given their just rewards, and it's Nathan Ferguson who opens the scoring today. Looked like a couple of moments in that attack, the chance may have gone for them. And then they found the end product they needed. It's taken them 33.5 minutes, but they lead. But he got shifted on to Ming. Thought the chance might have gone when he couldn't get his shot out straight away. Lovely drag back though. Played it back inside for Ferguson. Through a crowd of players, he fires home for 1-0. No crew on the field now, so it looks like it's going to be Nathan Ferguson. Wrap his foot around this. It's a good area that goes. One of Wigan was in there. Shouts of handball from Michael Chambers and from those behind the goal. Last touch was off Richmond. Chambers straight away turning around to appeal. Looks like a bowler in cricket, that. Calling for an how's that, but the referee unmoved. Ferguson comes across the take from this side now. Towards Taylor, one of Wigan goes in as well. Over the top it goes, didn't hit it cleanly. Deflects off his knee perhaps. He had the wind against him now, Burgess Hill. Didn't use it to good effect when it was in their favour in the first half. Oh, Dulwich fair with it. Here's Clunis early on. Getting past Fisk. Sends in the shots all the way through. Could have been a cross, could have been a shot from Clunis. No one was there to apply a finishing touch in any case. It's going to come wide here to Harding against Tanisha Abrahams, just holding him up. Comes the cross, Taylor doesn't get the touch, all the way through it comes Edwards with the save, and the rebound's turn home. And Tony Garrod, who's been on the field for a couple of minutes, has brought Burgess Hill level in this game. 6th goal of the season. The original shot was spilled by Edwards and Garrod was there to touch home the rebound. Burgess Hill created nothing of note in the first half. In the first attack of the second, they have equalised in this one. It can be a tough outfit to play against. Ming wanted a free kick there. Here goes Chinadu McKenzie. Wind in their sails all of a sudden. Good challenge by Beanie on Rodriguez. Towards Clunis it goes, holding off Richmond. Taking over the situation as well. Clunis blocked off. Trying to ride a couple of challenges, gets his way through. Still Clunis poking it on. Brilliant individual goal! He's on the score sheet yet again! All his own doing. Didn't give up the situation. He's in red hot form at the moment. Can't stop scoring. Got through a couple of challenges, just kept looking like the ball was getting away from him. In the end, his final shot just rolled beyond the reach of Max Huxter into the far corner. Inspired move, bringing him up front. Nathan Ferguson outswinger this time. Towards on of Wigan, it's Elphick who gets up. Weatherstone will try and keep it alive. It's Garrod who got the touch, Beanie's there. Elphick away again. Clunis under pressure from Rodriguez, and Rodriguez has won it back, and it's 2-on-2, 3-on-2 in fact. Burgess Hill have so many men forwards. Tony Garrod squares it. Harding has wasted the opportunity. 4-on-2 there. Big opportunity for Burgess Hill. Dulwich giving him possession, Clunis having the ball taken away from him. Harding can't believe he's done that. He knows it's a big chance. Spins nicely for Lee Harding. Garrod. Favorel. Almost took too long on the ball, Ferguson. Couldn't quite nick it off him. Rodriguez. Harding. Mackenzie's gone beyond Chambers here. Cross takes a deflection in towards Garrod. It's an own goal. Quade Taylor's put it in his own net, and Burgess Hill respond again. Completely wrong-footed Edwards, that touch from Taylor. And Dulwich yet again pegged back. Didn't see much on with the cross. Took a nick on its way through and then hit Taylor. Goes in, 2-2.
In the 57th minute,
Referee's given Dulwich an advantage here. And they use it to good effect. Ming. Ferguson. Could deflect anywhere. Clunis trying to bring this one down. It's come for Harding. Comes Abrahams. It's going to spin away for the corner. 2-2 when they met last season. Corner's gone short. Clunis lofts it in. Who wants to attack it? Quade Taylor was nearest. Not too close to the ball in truth. Dulwich happy to throw men forward. Burgess Hill seems to get into these second balls downfield at the moment. That's poor from Mackenzie. Clunis, can he capitalise on that gift of the ball? Plays inside to Chambers. Didn't fancy the shot himself on his weaker foot. Chambers again from Taylor's pass. Beyond Boakye-Yiadom it goes. Chambers maybe should have gone for goal there. Just put his foot through it and hope for the best. He restarts the game. Taylor. Real test for this Dulwich side. Team that won't lie down. Ferguson. Clunis, pocket of space, lines up the shot, fizzes wide of the far post. Tries to take it early and beat Huxter from distance. Wrong side of the post. Drop here for Beanie. Boakye-Yiadom is on the charge. Look at the speed of him. Making that look easy. Taking on Elphick now. Too deep across. Abrahams has stumbled. It will be a throw in for Burgess Hill. Weatherstone only finds Faverell sitting in front of the defence. He's giving it away. On of Wigan. Ferguson can turn. To his left is Clunis here. He's got an end product. Clunis goes on. Centres. Out for a throw. Dulwich probing. Chambers. Ball inside will find Beanie. On of Wigan. Shifting it from one side to the other. Taylor joins the attack. Out to Ming. Beanie. Boakye-Yiadom trying to roll his man, has done so. Is there a cutback? Saved by Huxter at the near post. It's a corner. Tight angle working against Boakye-Yiadom. Huxter forced into the save. In by Ferguson. Towards on of Wigan. Chambers should retrieve this. Head injuries, Dulwich will have to stop the game. Clash of heads, I think, on of Wigan. And he went in for the ball. Elphick gets back to his feet. Hendon are drawing, so Dulwich back down to second. Billericay are drawing as well. 3 points behind the Hamlet. Ferguson. Might come for Beanie, it does. One for Boakye-Yiadom to chase. Bring it down ahead of Sam Fisk. Here's Ming. Beanie again. Dulwich open this defence again for a third time. Ming's low ball in. Just wide of the near post. I think it took a little nick on it, but it must have been off a Dulwich body. Weatherstone to on of Wigan. Chambers now still in an advanced position, the centre-back. Away from Harding. Ball got stuck under his feet a little, and in the end the move breaks down. Not great from Dulwich in possession there. Garrod lays that one off for Merzouk, the two substitutes combining. Here goes Rodriguez now. Can he get past Quade Taylor? Yes, he can. And from Weatherstone, Chambers slides in. Good save by Edwards. Prevent the corner. And again by Ferguson, it's dealt with comfortably. Doesn't want it to go for the throw, wants to send another cross. Steeper one this time. An offside flag is up in there. Went behind the guy anyway. Some of the fans thought it had gone in. Abrahams. On of Wigan. Clunis drop of the shoulder, gets him away from Rodriguez. There was a foul in there by Lucas Rodriguez. Dulwich have the free kick. Don't want to put too much power on this because of that wind. Need to allow someone to get on the end of this. Chambers forward, Weatherstone forward, Taylor forward, On of Wigan in there, Farl as well, Beanie, Clunis. Swung in, Chambers! 2 goals in 2 games from Michael Chambers. Dulwich lead for a 3rd time today. Well, I said in midweek he's not a likely goal scorer, but he's got 2 in 2 now. Timely goal for the Hamlet. Inch perfect ball in by Nathan Ferguson, and Chambers couldn't miss from there. Giving Burgess Hill the ball back. Abrahams clears his lines up to Farl. Faverell does really well. Away from On of Wigan he goes. Little pass to his left. Sam Fisk. Mazouk on the left wing for now. Can he get past Quade Taylor? Yes, he can. And still goes on. Edwards palms that away, only as far as Pat Harding. What a block that is. Nathan Ferguson in there. Important he did that. Sweetly struck by Harding. Who's still alive. Mazouk. Elphick playing further forward now. It's a waste from him. Dulwich have the ball back. And breathe. Harding with the space there. Ferguson literally throwing his body at the ball to block.
Dulwich Hamlet FC to register your vote. The Supreme engraving award.
Faverell joining O'Neill in the book as Edwards looks to get that as far away from his own penalty area as he can. Farl. Bit of juggling on the chest. Might have used his hand, you know. Farl comes inside. Beanie. Clunis. Farl. Falls over. Didn't strike that cleanly at all, and Dulwich's chance to wrap up the game is squandered. Bit of a snapshot at best because the ball from Clunis was fizzed into him. Right smile from Michael Chambers. It's a bit of a joke with Ian Chapman. He'll be encouraged by his side's performance in the second half. Dulwich hold on, have not made it easy for themselves, but it's a 6 win in 7 games. They led 3 times this afternoon, twice they were pegged back, but they do get the all-important 3 points. They had a half-time lead, the opening goal of the game coming from Nathan Ferguson in the first half. Sanchez Ming finding him, and from 12 yards out, he stroked home. Dulwich had so many opportunities to extend that lead in the first half, didn't take them, and it seemed to be a case of same old Dulwich when they conceded 2 minutes after the restart. Substitute Tony Garrod firing home from close range after Preston Edwards had spilled a shot. Dulwich though went down the other end and retook the lead. Nyren Clunis continuing his red hot streak in front of goal with the club's second of the game, but again Burgess Hill didn't give up. It was soon to be 2-2. An own goal from Quade Taylor at the near post seemingly giving them a share of the points, but then with 6 minutes to go, an unlikely goal scorer, again Michael Chambers, just as he did in midweek, gets on the score sheet. Heading home a Nathan Ferguson free kick, so Dulwich with the all-important win. Final score at Champion Hill was Dulwich Hamlet 3, Burgess Hill Town 2. Fair to say you made that slightly more difficult than it should have been today.
Slightly. Yeah, definitely. I thought in the first half we played some really good football. Again, the decisiveness in the last third, the right pass, the right decision, when to shoot and when not to, let us down in the first half. But the approach play was very good. But unfortunately, we still went in with just 1-0.
There have been games this season, think to the Hendon game, where we've been a bit frustrated with our final ball into the box, and we've seen that boil over and then obviously conceded at the end. Today stayed calm and were rewarded with that winning goal.
Yeah, we were. I think obviously if you're Burgess Hill, you wouldn't want to concede a goal to us like that, in that fashion. They probably wouldn't have set up for losing a goal in that fashion against us, to also lose the point, you know. But good credit to Nathan, good ball in, and Michael's arrived and done his job.
Not just a side who sat back working against you today, but also the wind in that first half. In the past, it's been a bit of an enemy to us. You did well against it.
Yeah, I thought we did well, especially in the first half where we passed the ball well, so the wind wasn't really a major factor. But obviously in the second half, I think they did well tactically, and we took a long time as a group to adapt to their little change. And even saying that, I think they scored 2 goals out of the opportunities they had. And we still had opportunities in the second half and just didn't really do very well with them, you know.
Ibby obviously couldn't play today because of his suspension. Michael Warren of Wigan came in, first start for the club in the league. How do you think he got on? He looked like he settled into that team nicely.
Yeah, he's going to be a good player, Michael. He's got a lot of athleticism, he's strong, powerful, very brave, can use the ball well as well. Didn't really waste a lot of balls today, which is very good. He's a good lad, you know, and he's been patient. He will get his games for the squad this year, definitely.
It's hard not to mention Nyren at the moment. I know we've spoken about him quite a lot the last few weeks, but his selfishness for the goal was very pleasing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think at that point, obviously his approach play was it wasn't reliable really, but he made something of nothing. Sometimes that's what you need to do. You need to make something of nothing, and you know, it was a really good goal. In the end, it's a little toe poke, and we'll take it at the time.
And just doing your bit to try and get away from the chasing pack in the league now as well.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously today wasn't, in terms of the end result, it wasn't exactly perfect, but we got the points, and I don't think anyone really cares in the long run. We need the points at the moment. We need to put a challenge on to the guys right at the top and the guys who've got games in hand on us. So we can't be losing points in any manner really. But today I thought in the first half our level of performance were good. The players that we have in our dressing room need to take heed of the fact that it's quite glaringly obvious that we need to be more clinical and we can put teams to bed a lot earlier.